Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, May 6th, 2026. Let's take a look at the chart. Start with the big picture. It was the testing over a month ago of this long-term one-year channel bottom at 345.29 that then anticipated upward rotation within 2 to 3 months to 439.92. We could trade inside of this band for the next 3 to 5 months, perhaps. We could top out at 439.92 and fall away for a month or two back to the channel base. It was actually the settlement several months ago below the 439.92 formation that set up 345.29 as a 2 to 3 month objective. I think it took 8 weeks and we tested it, and here we are. Now, one of the elements that has contained buying pressures, and it is a pivot point between these two extremes, is this descending channel top that we find this week, all week, at 392.66. We've pushed through it, but we've not closed above it this week, even on a daily basis. If we do close above it on a daily basis, can you go long? Any formation that is drawn on a weekly chart can be drawn on a daily chart. So the answer to that is yes, but I say that I need to sort of back it up with the fact that the buy signals that play out on a multi-week basis become more reliable with the weekly settlement. So if you do go long and you get some upside follow through, some gratification, and you want to stay long as we continue into later May, you do want to see the market close Friday above 392.66. If you go long on Wednesday with a settlement above 392.66 and we break back and close below it on Thursday, you want to get out. It really comes down to the Friday settlement. That's just kind of my basic opinion. Holding below, continued daily settlements and weekly settlements, of course, below 392.66 will keep 345.29 in reach, as I say, over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And if we do close, let's just say Friday, above 392.66, we enter a 3 to 5 week or sooner 439.92 objective, where we could top out through June and fall away again. And yes, if we were in the weeks ahead to close above 439.92, we probably then have a good low for the year. I would expect the 540s, there it is, right there. It's right in front of me, within probably 3 to 5 months of closing above 439.92. Let's cover the downside, given the fact that we're still below 392.66. We have 364.76. That is the 5/8 downside Fibonacci for the April extremes that actually held the lows about a week and a half ago, can continue to do so. You can play the short side below 392.66, and I'm talking to 3 to 5 day swing traders down to 364.76. Also, 2 to 3 week swing traders can play the short side down to 345.29. That is the path of least resistance on a near-term basis only, holding below 392.66. On an intraday basis, we do have 378.57. That is nothing more than this kind of, that's a 5/8 actually downside Fibonacci over the last week and a half extremes. And the 364.76 level is a 5/8 downside Fibonacci over the last sort of, would this be, like 5 weeks extremes. And so there you have the two 5/8 Fibonaccis. 378.57 in reach today. Perhaps can contain intraday, possibly selling pressures for the rest of the day. We could even get a 1 to 2 day bounce from here back to 392.66. If we close below 378.57, then expect Thursday, Friday, 364.76, where we can bottom out on a daily basis. I don't want to but I think on the next attempt, if there is an attempt at 364.76, it actually gives way to 345.29. But I'm not trying to dissuade you from aggressively buying 364.76, especially if you're already short, right? Taking profits there and going long, sure. But if we close below, then you want to either A, exit, or B, play the short side for several days down to 345.29, where we can once again bottom out through this third quarter and continue higher from here. Obviously, and I'll say this like I've said it many times before, that if we were to close below 345.29 in the coming weeks by the required 1% margin of 341.85, we enter a 3 to 5 month sell signal into the mid 220s. But we are a long way from that right now. Back to the channel top at 392.66.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Start your 2-week free trial and trade with clarity from day one.
If we happen to close above 392.66 today, a 418.04 with present volatility potentially by Friday's close, depends on how high we settle today above 392.66. We do have 409.28 as a possible intraday objective. That is the pullback high from a few weeks ago. But yes, closing above 392.66, 418.04, a 3 to 5 day target, assuming we then close the week above 392.66, anticipate 439.92 within 3 to 5 weeks or less. I do want to mention that on Tuesday, wickedstocks.com put out a stock pick on Oracle. If you're interested in that stock, if you want to take a look at it, we are showing the setup for a buy signal that is yet to confirm. Just want to put that out there because, we say this, and I know some of you then scramble to buy Oracle when it has not met the conditions necessary, but it is close. And so I'll have you go to wickedstocks.com and take advantage of our 2-week free trial where you'll be able to see the Oracle video analysis and the follow-up for the next 2 weeks. You'll also be able to see the stock pick that comes out on Thursday, next Tuesday, next Thursday, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Daily NVIDIA, daily Triple Q, daily SPY. Check us out at wickedstocks.com. That's all I have for Wednesday's Daily Tesla Report, and you have a great day.